solo when I'm out making different moves. Pull up to the shop just to pick and choose. I'm that, don't get confused, cause even when the prayed I didn't lose. Machine.
I done seen the best of them jammed up. 25 to life in the gas tank. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us. 7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on the phones.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got this on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the whole gym. I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture me, Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian, ladies should never the luggage, my diamonds they tussling, my neck and my belly, they calling for me and they, you want me like me and I look, yeah, Rex on her, yeah, big Rex better calm down, yeah, if you go around, come around, yeah, whole squad, yeah, squad goes on the, yeah, make some orange gel on my toes, yeah, Farrakhan glass for the chosen, yeah, you can go and get mad, jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth, man, who's you, my shawty pulling up with a real bad, you too, dripping my swag,
All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, watch this, watch this. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Screen is up.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Watch tight end, tight end's right, tight end's right.
Shut, green 80.
Shut. Now Zorni's throwing on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check.
Dixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
They cannot block us. Let's go.
hey, spread left. Spread left.
Check, check.
Hank.
45, 45. Mike.
372.
Son got man.
Second down to the Bulls. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nowhere, baby, nowhere. Let's go. Way to go, D. Way to go, D.
Here we go.
Run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Lucy.
54. Mike 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Incomplete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, yeah.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Green 80.
Coming. Check 26, check 26.
Hank.
Army.
Throwing is Bortles. The connecting here with D.J. Sharp. A good pickup there at 22.
You got tight right there.
Sunday. Lucy.
Field. Hey, check Mike 45.
Green side.
Throwing on 1st down to Bortles. Drops it underneath to Dixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
Hey, let's go. Trips left.
They're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves,
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Throw left.
4 down. Alert.
372. Lucy. 372. Spread left.
And again, this is Dixon. They get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Trying to bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Max 22, Max 22. Let's
25. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Hey, we got four. We got four down.
Hey, gun.
Tighten up.
Right.
Again, first down carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no time.
Midfield now, here's Ryan. He's got a rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, they were messing around. 1st and goal. Right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And now look at him go. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Undercrush.
To the left. 11B. Hank. 372.
Bortles now on 1st down. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's go.
They're going to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
So right.
Hey, boys, got four down.
11B.
45. Mike, 45.
Shots got it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back and He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throw left, throw left.
Four down. Check, 45 to Mike. Check, 45.
Working for the gun. It's Bortles. Being chased out left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Here we go. Hank.
Watch the screen.
11.
Mike's by four.
Now they'll play it. Bortles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's going to return to the 21-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
22. Gun.
Freeman. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
25.
Fake to Freeman. Now Bryant. And he's got a man. Calvin Ridley. The 20. 10. Touchdown. Falcons. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are in for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone. Down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. In a a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
They start out on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
I'll go.
Keep it with Young on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
T.J. Yeldon's not afraid to drop a shoulder or run through some tackles, is he?
Not at all. I learned it in his high school days in Alabama, then, of course, stayed in state to play at Alabama. He could do that there.
And what I think is best about him, and when he's really on top of his game, when he's a little bit lighter, a little bit quicker, I think he's strong enough, he's compact enough to break those tackles. I think he's at his best at a shiftier weight.
Here we go.
On first down, and an alley to run. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Here we go.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Lucy.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Now Bortles maybe with a free play. Complete over the middle. It's Reynolds. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Second and 2
let's
now.
go.
The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape.
45 to Mike.
Sunday. I got it. Tonight.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
go, let's go.
Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Four down. Check.
This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Ready, back 25.
Play fake here on first down. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
We got four.
Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Freeman with a fast feet, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
54, Sam!
Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go!
Hey.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And incomplete here on third down. But he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Hank. Hey, spread left.
They begin with a run by Yeager. Give them 3 on first down.
Like 39, Lucy.
2nd and 7. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up.
Not much happening there on first down.
Hank.
Split second.
Yeah, but it dried up the fast.
Here's Bortles to throw. This is the dump off. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go.
Bortles going to sneak it.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
To the left.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hank.
Now this time Bortles will throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here we go. Hey, 54, Ricky.
3 down.
Bortles now on first down. He goes underneath for Yeldon. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Watch that end. Tight end's right.
Lucy. Hey, 54, Ricky.
4 down.
11B.
Back to the ground now, Yeldon. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face match. We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
45.
Now Bortles will give the Yeldon. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up.
I'll go.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Let's go,
the Jaguars on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Single. Got a single slot.
Hank.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Everyone's got 4.
A final shot before half for Bortles. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. 3rd touchdown pass of the game for Blake Bortles. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and to take into blockers here. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the open will take it down. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Pick it up. We still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
18, look for 18. I got Tristan. Go! We got 3.
Gun.
36. Line 36.
Space.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Four down. Chip.
Go!
Blitz does count. He's going to walk one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field. And I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Third and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20.
12.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That is first catch so far. They have delivered it last, but he's got a first down there.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive. 3rd down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Mike's better go.
They'll run it now. There we go. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And this really is a good defense because what they've done is focus on stopping the running game and being physical against it.
And the numbers, they really bear that out. They're currently 5th in the National Football League in rushing defense. On 3rd down, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense? Right out on the field, shut them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Hey, hey, hey! We got 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Check, 45 to Mike. Check, 45 to Mike.
The run of the end was yielded, and this carry now is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Deidre Simmons.
And this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Lucy, Lucy. So right, so right. So right, so right.
Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
So left, so left.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go,
The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Lucy, Lucy.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check, Mike.
11B, 11B.
That's a slip.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field anymore.
He's got it in, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Left.
4 down.
Hey, let's go.
No. Off.
Again, this is not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's get it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Wide, 25 seconds.
To throw on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And Bryant's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit it, they go through.
Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
We got 4. SOS.
Check. 372.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Let's go. Hank.
Strong right. 4 down.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Let's go. 372.
Ringo. You can't block me. 45's the mic. Let's go, D.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. forcing the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Blue 80, black 25.
You're on an island.
Wide 25 tonight. Ready to go.
First down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Let's go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, gun.
Hey, we got 4.
To throw again. Ryan. Over the middle, complete. It's Gross. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Get up!
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey. 4 down.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage to be found.
Hunter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a 3rd quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a handoff to Elder, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go.
Everyone's got 4 down.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Lucy.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
So left.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Do your job.
Bortles now to throw. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Trips left.
45, Mike, 45.
they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back now in Atlanta. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Move.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Two running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
All day, baby, all day.
Tonight.
Given 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, you're not an answer.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished,
and the decision to bring it out in a good one as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ryan drops it off for Chubb. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Blue 80. Ready, Blue 80. Check 21. Ready to go.
Now a 10 carry for Raymond. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Even. 4 down.
Ready. Black 25.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
It's Freeman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Left.
3 down, 3 down.
25.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now, look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board.
Here we go.
You pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everybody understands how to get the ball back, how to stay in bounds, and make sure the clock keeps running.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
All good.
Sponge.
Lucy.
Switch.
Hey, spread right. Smack.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here we go.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, check 24.
Working from the gun. It's Bills. Trying to safety valve here. That's complete. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
So right. Green inside.
They're running now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score,
Here we go.
and this game's over.
Check.
Omaha. Green 80. Green inside.
They'll run it now. Here we go. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Omaha.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
On the run, it's Yeldon. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Check, check.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Check.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Check me out, check me
Check.
out.
And they take a knee. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
We got 4. We got 4.
Green and check.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Check. Green 80.
Check. 45's the mic. Check. 45's the mic. Here we go, G.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Jacksonville, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.